Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Another day, another toothbrush that needs a battery. This one is the HX6950. Now, I work on a lot of the toothbrushes because I have a couple of relatives and everyone in the family uses a Sonicare toothbrush. Adults, kids, everyone. So here we go again. I have other videos that go into details for the process of changing a battery, so I will not go into details in this video. I will put links in the description for the other videos. Let's proceed. Disconnect the battery. Now we'll proceed to clear the battery terminals. And the battery is out. Let's check the old battery's internal resistance. 3.almost 9 volts and 242 milliohms. Let's freeze the display. And now I'll put the new battery in. Unfreeze. 3.38 volts, 60 milliohms. Wow, it's a big difference. Alright, so the battery is in. In the past, putting the battery in was always something I struggled with. It would take me like 10 minutes. I guess practice makes perfect, because this time it was very easy. Less than a minute and I was able to put it in. Let's solder the battery leads. Yeah, that looks good. Now I'm going to trim off the leads. Now we have to solder the battery connection back on. And test it. That looks good. Alright, let's give it a test before I put it back in the case. There we go. Okay, you see that orange blinking light? I believe that means the battery is very low. As we saw when we measured it, the internal resistance, the battery was at 3.3. So I'll let my relative know that they need to really charge it well before they start using it. The other thing I wanted to mention is that some of you may have noticed this piece here. Well, the magnets and the electromagnet here, they were touching, and so you would get not very good vibrations, and so I had to loosen some screws. That was before I started this video. I had to loosen some screws, push it backwards, and put this plastic piece, and then I put some Loctite on the screws and retighten them, and I made the gap. You see the gap between the magnet on this side and this is the electromagnet, and now you can see that there's a gap between them. Before there wasn't. Anyway, just wanted to mention that in case some of you were wondering. And as a matter of fact, I'm not going to remove the plastic piece now. I'm going to let the Loctite set. It needs, I think, like 24 hours. So I will not put this thing back in the case because I want the Loctite to set properly. Then I will remove the piece of plastic here and then put it back in the case. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and see you on the next one. Bye-bye.